damn phones. Babylons can't crack the code.
This is B-MoneyTrading. Wanted to apologize for the audio on the last video. The settings of my mic had gotten messed up, so it was pretty horrible sound quality. Hopefully this video is a little bit better. Want to give a shout out to Edward L for his support in this channel. Also, Edward, if you want to contact me at bmoneytrading@gmail.com and send out some info so I know where to ship this to you free of charge, to just show my appreciation for your support to this channel. It's a Eat, Sleep, Trade, Repeat coffee mug that has been produced by a small business sponsor that I have. Liz made this. I'll put up a link for her Facebook page within the next video or two, but basically I'm supporting her business as she supports my channel. So Eat, Sleep, Trade, Repeat. With that said, this is where I'm at today. Up 22 bucks. That's a little over 1.5%. And you know, the one trade I wanted to focus on today was the Carvana trade. Now we can see on here, I'm gonna try and keep this under 10 minutes. Starting the timer. My average cost was $39.60. I only have 2 shares. It makes up 5.75% of my portfolio. So I'm up a little over $4, and you know, that's not a whole lot of money. But you gotta keep in mind, I'm just trying to grow this account. I'm not trying to get rich quick or get rich overnight. I'm trying to conservatively grow this account. And so that's where we're at. That's the process. You know, you can't have a little bit of money and expect to make these huge returns without taking a crap load of risk and more than likely blowing up your account. You know, that's just it's how it works. And the more you trade, the more you'll learn that there's certain limitations to trading with a small account. And that's gonna be one of them. You can make big gains, but you're gonna have to take a lot of risk, and the more risk you take, the more likely you are to blow up your account. And so we're trying to find that balance, that equilibrium. And so with that said, what do we say? I got into this at $39.60. $39.60, and so we're looking at the SPY's looking pretty good overall, but that's off topic. So this is where we're at today. So you see I got in around the 39.60 area, which is right around here. And basically why I got in it in that area was, if we zoom out, this is the 4-hour 180 day, we can see previously that around this $40 area was support. And the previous time before that it broke it, it went down, you know, a few bucks, and I was willing to take that risk because it had only taken 2 shares, and this was gonna be one of a long-term trade that you know, as long as you know, I don't need that $39.60 about 2 shares, so it's a little under $80 anytime soon. The probability of it making me, you know, 10, 20, 40 bucks, whatever, you know, possibly more depending on how long I want to hold the trade, was very likely. And so I found value in the stock. That particularly why it continued to sell off had to do with the overall market. And so we can see today that it's making its comeback. It's got earnings coming up. I'm expecting that it'll test this 180-day moving average soon, EMA, and depending on how it reacts with that, I may go ahead and sell it and take the profit, or I may hold on. But that's really what I'm waiting for. This is going to be a little bit longer term trade. Also, I added to my account $85 today, so if you're wondering why there's a difference in my overall account, and see, now I'm up a little over $5 in it as it continues to go. And so yeah, that's why I'm up here at $1,451. I added $85 and bought in with this USO, and is continued to tank ever since I bought in. And so my average is 1407. It's making up less than 10% of my account. I'm down $5. You know, it's actually doing worse than I'd expected. So let me pull up its chart. Here we are. So on the USO, we see it's had support in this area. It's getting close to testing it. Now, if it fails to hold it, I may look at going ahead, because this is such a slow moving stock, except for today when it's wanting to really tank. But if it doesn't hold up around this 1350 area, I'll probably go ahead and get out of it, and that is going to count for a day trade, which I have 3 available. So, you know, hindsight's always 20/20, but it's such a slow moving, you know, it's supposed to be one of my less volatile trades, and so we'll see how it holds up. I think it's going to keep this area and slowly make its turnaround. And so if not, it keeps dropping, then I'll go ahead and cut the loss. You know, I don't want to take too big of a loss, especially on this trade, you know. And so I have 140 tied up in this trade. So we'll see how that plays out. I'll keep you updated. I got 4 minutes before my 10-minute timer is up, and the count continues to grow. Now we're up almost 2% for the day. I'll go ahead and throw this out there. So this is up at the market open, and basically why is because on these options, the mark value of them was up. I think on TQQ is like 25, and then Home Depot was I think around 18 or something, and then they just kind of jumped around at market open. I think Robinhood, their options platform is a little bit quirky at market open. I've had this happen the past few mornings, but I'm thinking that there's still a possibility that these options are going to pay out. If they don't, I didn't put a whole lot into them, and so it was worth the risk for me. Like I said, if I buy an option, it's because I feel like it's underpriced, and there's a very good likelihood, and it's going to be a small amount of money that I'm risking for a good payout. You know, I did a video I think a week or so ago, it might have been earlier this week, on Ford. I think it was Monday, on Ford, that I'd buy an option for like $15 on Ford for a $9 call, because I felt it was way undervalued. It was making new lows, and the probability of it turning around before the expiration date was November 9th, and so I believe that it was, you know, for surely gonna break over 9, and that option was gonna gain value, and it did. It ended up turning around and selling it for $60 profit, you know, and so that was a 300% return on a, you know, $15 investment. You know, you can't. I mean, you're not gonna get that kind of return on good quality stocks that you're not, you know. If you get some kind of return like that, it's because you bought like a penny stock that's like at 0.001 of a penny or whatever, and it's jumped up now to, you know, 10 cents or some shit, you know. Anyhow, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks for the support, Edward L, and just gonna keep growing the account and growing this channel, and hopefully this helps you to grow your account. And, you know, basically, even if, you know, even like IBM, it's $116 a share stock, but I'm looking for good quality stocks that are way undervalued, and I'm down on this trade. I'm gonna be open and honest, I'm down. I bought in at 123. I'm down $14. It's making up about 16%. well, 16% now. So when I bought in, it was probably making up a little bit more than that in my portfolio, but it's okay because I see this. I'll pull it up real quick and I'm shutting it down because I got 1 minute left. IBM. You can see this, and it's just sold off and sold off, and there's nothing saying it can't go lower at all. But I'm willing to take the risk of $20 to $30 loss on this trade for the potential to make double that, on this trade. And that's a good return to risk ratio. And so with that said, we've already had the earnings come out. I believe this is the dividends that it's going to pay out. That's not why I got into the trade. I'm not looking to make the dividends on it. I'm looking at its potential, and that I believe this stock has been way undervalued. You can see down here on the RSI, it's been oversold, and so we'll see how it does. It looks like it's starting to kind of flatten out and break its downtrend. Now we're just waiting to see if it makes its reversal. Got in a little bit early, but that's okay. I'm taking small share size. And there's the timer. And so with that said, feel free to leave comments below. I would like to see how you're going with your accounts, how they're growing. Hopefully these videos are of some benefit to you as they are to me. And with that said, hope you have a good day and good luck trading.